Now shall we discuss about the maxima and minima of a quadratic expression for all a comma b belongs c comma belongs to capital R. So consider a quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c. Let it be f of x. Okay, now you can assume this f of x as a y. So y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now this quadratic expression is converted into, like a previous class we completed, like a plus b whole square. So from this you take it a common, x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. So a into a plus b whole square, a square. Yes, I got 2ab I want 2. What is a? X. What is b? Half of the x coefficient. So b by 2a. Plus 2ab, I need b square, so b by 2a, add b by 2a whole square and subtract b by 2a whole square, plus c by a. So a into this full is a plus b whole square, so that x plus b by 2a whole square. Write plus constant first and negative next, and b square by 4a square. Okay, now a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus what is the LCM of this both? 4a square into 4ac minus b square. So now the given quadratic expression we converted as a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a square. Now where this what is the graph of the quadratic expression? This parabola. So when this parabola having minimum and when this parabola is having maximum, then we'll check it now. So consider by using first derivative test, because where we are getting the maximum minimum we have to know now. So by the help of first derivative I am taking the help of first derivative. F dash x is equal to 2ax plus b. For maxima or minima, the f dash should be 0. For getting maxima or minima, f dash must be equal to 0. That means what? 2ax plus b is equal to 0. That implies x is equal to what? Minus b by 2a. So you will get either maxima or minima at this point. So x is equal to minus b by 2a. So whether you are getting a maxima or minima, it will depend on second derivative. So go for second derivative. F double dash of x is equal to 2ax derivative 2a, b derivative constant 0. So at what point? Now whether this f double dash x is positive or negative is depend upon what? A. For example, if a is positive, then f double dash of at what point? Minus b by 2a. Then when a positive, 2a is also positive. When f double dash of x is positive at particular point, then the given function is having minimum. Then f of x has minimum value. Minimum value at what point? At x is equal to minus b by 2a. Suppose if a is less than 0, a is negative, then f double dash of minus b by 2a is equal to 2a. A is negative, then 2a is negative, so which is less than 0 negative. Then the function has maximum value. At what point you are getting a maximum value? X is equal to minus b by 2a. If you substitute this x value, this what happens? 0. So this is fully 0. Then what you will get? A into this 4ac minus b square by 4a. What is your maximum or minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Suppose if a is positive, you will get minimum value. If a is negative, you will get a maximum value. What is the maximum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is about maxima and minima. Then we'll see. What is the maximum value? I did right here. So minimum value you are getting now. What is the minimum value? Minimum value is equal to, when x is equal to b by this completely 0. So a into 4ac minus b square by 4a square, which is equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the minimum value. Then what is the maximum value? Maximum value y of, we can write like maximum. This we can write y of minimum representation, which is equal to the same 4ac minus b square by 4a. But formula is same, but what is the, when we are getting a maximum value and when we are getting minimum value, minimum is greater than 0 and maximum is less than 0. It is depend upon the coefficient of x square. See about the maximum and minimum in graphically. Okay. So f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic expression. What is the graph of the quadratic expression? See, it is a parabola. So if a is positive, if the expression, the x square coefficient is positive, you will get upward parabola. If a is less than 0, you will get a downward parabola. So a positive, upward, a negative, downward parabola you will get. So now we are going to take two cases here. First one, if a is greater than 0 and a is less than 0. In the case of a positive, I am considering first one, the nature of the roots. Delta is greater than 0. When delta is greater than 0, the roots are real and distinct. So a is positive, you will get upward parabola, and delta is positive, you will get two distinct roots. So that upward parabola will intersect the real axis, real number line in two distinct points. That is alpha and beta. Okay. In this case, a is positive. So when a is positive, you will get a maximum or minimum. So when a is positive, you will get a minimum. Where is that minimum point? This is the vertex of the parabola. You will get here, you will get a minimum value. Where, what is the minimum? Where you are getting a minimum value? Minus b by 2a. What is the minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the parabola, downward parabola, upward parabola. Coming to second case. If a is less than 0 and delta is less than 0 and delta is greater than 0. Okay, the same case. Now, when a is negative, you will get downward parabola and greater than 0. So, two distinct real roots. That upward, the downward parabola will intersect the real axis or x-axis in two different points. One it is alpha, other one is beta. In this case, you will get a maximum value. So, what is the maximum value? At what you are getting maximum value? Minus b by 2a. What is the maximum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Okay, this is about a less than 0, a greater than 0 with respect to delta. Coming to second case, a positive same, but delta is 0 now. When delta is 0, the roots are equal roots, equal and real. So a positive, so you will get what? Upward parabola. But delta is equal to 0, two roots must be same. That means same roots means only single root. That means what? This upward parabola will touch the x-axis at a single point. So there only you will get a maximum or minimum. So a is positive, you will get a minimum value. What is that minimum value? Minus b by 2a comma 4ac minus b square by 4a. And coming to other case, a positive, a negative and delta is equal to 0. You will get a less than 0, downward parabola. But this downward parabola having equal roots. So the equal roots means what? Same roots, alpha and alpha. So this downward parabola will touch the x-axis or real number line at single point. There you will get what? Maximum value. What is the maximum value? Minus b by 2a comma 4ac minus b square by 4a. In this case, what is the maximum and minimum? Zeros. Coming to third case, same a positive, but where delta is negative. Delta negative means what? The given quadratic equation having complex roots. When the equation having a complex roots, the upward parabola will not intersect the x-axis. The upward parabola will not intersect the x-axis because no real roots. So there you will get a minimum value. What is the minimum value? This is the minimum value. So where we are getting minimum value? Minus b by 2a, 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the minimum value. And coming to this case, here also delta is less than 0, a negative. So downward parabola. This downward parabola will not intersect the x-axis because there is no real roots. There you will get a maximum value. This is the maximum value. At what point you are getting a maximum value? Minus b by 2a comma 4ac minus b square by 4a. So there we are getting maximum value. These are the three different cases about the quadratic equation in graphically. Now shall we see some examples related to maximum and minima. Okay. So first time considering the equation, the quadratic expression y is equal to x square plus x plus 1. Need to find the maximum and minimum at the particular point. So this is the point. What is a value here 1? What is the b value 1? What is the c value 1? So a1 it is positive. So what you will get here? You will get a minimum value. So at here, therefore the minimum value y of minimum is equal to what? Where we are getting the minimum value? Actually, what is the minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. What is 4ac? 4ac 4 minus b square 1. Okay, by 4a. So which is equal to 3 by 4. This is the minimum value. Where we are getting this minimum value? So at what point we are getting minimum value? Minimum value at point x is equal to minus b by 2a. So that minus, what is b1? What is a? 2 into 1. So 1 by minus 1 by 2. So at minus 1 by 2, you are getting a minimum value for this quadratic expression. Now we will discuss about the location of roots of a quadratic equation under given conditions. It is one of the important topic in quadratic equation, so listen carefully. Okay. So f of x, consider a quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c as an f of x. Okay. Now we have to locate the real roots in different conditions. So 9 conditions we have here. Okay. First condition, if both the roots like alpha and beta, both the roots are positive. In what condition? Here the condition is a is positive. Quadratic expression x square coefficient is positive. So a positive and delta is greater than 0. A positive means what? Parabola you will get upward parabola. Delta greater than 0 means what? That upward parabola will intersect the number line or x-axis in two different places. Okay, and both the roots are positive. So write this upward parabola will intersect x-axis in two different places. These both must be positive. Yes, this is origin, this is positive. Where you will get a maximum value in this case? This is the minimum value. Where you will get a minimum value here? What is where we are getting minimum value? Minus b by 2a. Okay. Now from this by Wavy curve method, this is positive and this is negative and this is positive. A is positive. Then tell me what about f of 0? F of 0, just you look at this, join this. F of 0 is positive. So that a into f of 0 is positive. It is one of the important condition. Next, what about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2 is also positive in the case of delta greater than 0. Coming to delta is equal to 0. Same, a positive, delta is equal to a positive. What is the difference here? A positive and delta is equal to 0. In what condition you are getting real roots? Delta greater than 0, real roots are real and distinct. Delta is equal to 0, roots are real and equal. So in both the cases we need to check. Okay. So both the roots are equal here. That means what? Both the roots are positive. Suppose alpha and alpha. In this place, the upward parabola will touch the x-axis at alpha comma alpha. So by using Wavy curve method, this is positive and this is also positive. So that a is positive, f of 0 is also positive. So that a into f of 0 is positive. What about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2 is also positive. Okay, in the case of delta is equal to 0. So by looking this is about both the roots are positive. Now both the roots are suppose positive when a is positive. What about here when a is negative? this case also, in the same case, A positive, coming to A negative now. And delta is greater than 0. In this case, how the roots will be? Here A negative means what type of parabola you will get? Downward parabola you will get. Both the roots are positive, alpha and beta. This is origin, joined with a parabola, here also joined with parabola. By using waving curve method, this is negative, this is positive and this is negative. Where we are getting a maximum value here. What is at what point you are getting? Minus b by 2a. So now you tell me, a is negative, f of 0 is negative. So that a into f of 0 is what? Positive. In the case of delta greater than 0. And what about minus b by 2a in this case? Minus b by 2a is also positive because above the origin. And coming to a less than 0 and delta is equal to 0. In this case, a less than 0, upward parabola, you will get upward parabola. That upward parabola will touch the x-axis at a single point. These are the roots, same roots, alpha comma alpha. There you will get, and here minus, by using wavy curve method, minus and minus join with this. A is negative, f of 0 is negative. So a into f of 0 is positive. In the case of delta is equal to 0. And minus b by 2a is also positive. By looking this all these four cases, what we can conclude it, both the roots are positive and both the roots positive in the case of a greater than 0, a less than 0. A into f of 0 is positive, and b minus b by 2a is positive, and delta is greater than or equal to 0. Now both the roots are negative. If alpha comma beta both are negative, so in the case a positive and the same like previous one, delta is greater than 0. A positive, what roots you will get? Real and distinct. A positive means you will get upward parabola, and delta greater than 0 real and distinct roots. So both the roots are negative now. That is the difference. That means what? If you take parabola number line, this is number line, this is origin. So here you will get here alpha and beta both are negative because this is origin. That is the difference. Okay. There you will get what? Minimum value here. What? That is 1 minus b by 2a. So this origin you can join with this parabola. Then you came to know a is positive and f of 0. What about f of 0 here? By using a wavy curve method, this is positive and negative and positive. So that f of 0 is positive. So again a into f of 0 positive. What about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2a is on negative x-axis, so it is less than 0. So coming to, in the case of delta greater than 0, coming to same a greater than 0, delta is equal to 0. Okay, delta is equal to 0. So a less than 0 you will get upward parabola. Delta is equal to 0 means we touch the x-axis in negative side because both the roots are negative. This is 0. Okay, this is alpha comma alpha. Where you will get minus b by 2a. In this case, you see here a is positive. By using wavy curve method, this is positive and this is negative. So a is positive. F of 0. A is positive. F of 0 is what? F of 0 is positive. Okay, so a into f of 0 is positive. Understand? In the case of delta is equal to 0. What about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2a is also negative. Minus b by 2a is on negative x-axis, so that it is negative. Minus b by negative. Here also negative and there also negative. This is about a greater than 0. What about a less than 0? The same cases again we will check it. A negative now. In the case of delta greater than 0. A negative means you will get downward parabola. Downward parabola, both roots must be, both the roots must be what? Distinct. So, and negative also. This is alpha and this is beta. By using wavy curve method, this is negative and this is positive and this is negative. Now, a is negative, and what about f of 0 here? F of 0 is negative. F of 0 is negative. So that a into f of 0 is what? Positive. Okay, there you will get what? maximum. At what point you are getting a maximum value? Minus b by 2a. So that minus b by 2a is less than 0. Coming to delta equal to 0. A less than 0. A less than 0 and delta is equal to 0. In this case, upward parabola will touch the x-axis at a single point. By using wavy curve method, this is negative and even this is negative and minus positive in a number. So you can say that A positive, A negative and f of 0 negative and A into f of 0 is positive. So that A into f of 0 is positive. And what about minus b by 2a? What about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2a is also negative in this case. So by looking all these four cases, what can we conclude? That a into f of 0 is positive and minus b by 2a in all the cases is less than 0. So delta is greater than or equal to 0 in all the in this and in this also. This is about both the roots are negative. Now the roots are one it is positive, one it is negative. So out of the two roots, one is positive, one it is negative. The same again. If a value positive and delta is greater than 0, in this case, a positive means we get a upward parabola. Okay, one it is positive, one it is negative means you can take here origin. Okay, so this is 0. So this is negative and this is positive. By using wavy curve method, positive, negative and positive. So A is positive, f of 0. What about f of 0? F of 0 positive or negative here? Negative. So A into f of 0 is negative. And what about minimum or maximum value in this case? Okay. So there is no discussion, but it is origin. Where you will get, we don't know. Minimum or maximum value. So we don't. We are not discussing about that. And delta is what? Greater than 0. And coming to another case, A negative, A positive, and A negative. Coming to A negative, and delta is greater than 0. In this case, the parabola will get less than downward parabola, and the two roots must be positive and negative. This is negative and this is positive. One it is negative, one it is positive. This is origin. By using wavy curve method, negative, positive and negative. So A negative. What about f of 0? Positive. So A positive. A into f of 0 is negative. Okay. In the both the cases, what can we conclude? That A into f of 0 is negative and delta is what? Greater than 0, and here also delta is greater than 0. In delta is equal to 0 is not possible because one it is positive, one it is negative. So only we need to check delta greater than 0 and positive cases and negative cases. These are the roots. One it is positive, one it is negative. The both the roots must be, one of them is positive, one of them is negative. A into f of 0 positive, and here also A into f of 0 positive, and the delta is only greater than 0. This is the conclusion. The delta is only greater than 0. Coming to the next case. Next case is if both the roots are so less than one number and greater than other number. What are the number? The number you can assume that as your wish. Suppose I am assuming that number is what? K. What is that number? That K. So now both the roots are less than that number and less than K. That means what? If you take, in what case first I am considering case is what? A is positive. A is positive and delta is greater than 0. So take a number line. Yes. So you get an upward parabola. So upward parabola. So wherever you want you can take. This is upward parabola. So alpha and beta. What is our condition here? That K less than alpha and beta both are less than K. So K must be here. So now alpha and beta are less than k or not? The roots are less than one number, that is k. Now by using wavy curve method, you can apply this, you can join to this. Okay, this is positive, negative and a positive. A is positive. Okay, A is positive. Now we have to check it f of k. F of k is positive. So that A into f of k is what? Positive. And there you will get your minimum value. What is the where you are getting minimum value? Minus b by 2a. Previously it is greater than 0, less than 0. But we are with respect to k we are doing now. So minus b by 2a is less than the k in this case. Coming to another case. So if a is greater than 0 and delta is equal to 0 now. Okay, take a number line. Okay, and delta is equal to 0 means you will get what? A greater than 0 upward parabola. This upward parabola will touch the number line at a point what alpha comma alpha. This is k. Both the roots are less than k. So positive and this is positive. So a is positive. Okay, and f of k is positive. So a into f of k is positive. And minus where you are getting maximum minimum in this point minus b by 2a. So that minus b by 2a is less than k in this case and this case. So by doing this by looking these two cases, what we can conclude here? A into f of k is positive, a into f of k is also positive, and minus b by 2 is less than k, and there also minus b by 2 is less than k when a greater than 0. Now when a is less than 0, what happens? We'll see. In the case of delta is greater than 0, two distinct roots. When a is less than 0, you will get a downward parabola. Will intersect the line in two different points. But both the roots must be less than k. That root compulsory have to follow alpha and beta. By using wavy curve method, this is negative and this is positive and this is negative. So that a is negative. Okay. And what about f of k? F of k is negative. So a into f of k, negative into negative, positive. A into f of k again we got positive. Here you will get what? Maximum value at what point? Minus b by 2a. So that minus b by 2a is less than k in this case. Coming to delta is equal to 0. In the same a less than 0. Again you will get a downward parabola, but this downward parabola will intersect x-axis at the same point alpha comma alpha. This is k. This is minus and this is minus. So a is negative and f of k is negative. So finally you can write a into f of k is what? Positive. And there we had minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a is also less than k. So here also same a into f of k is positive and here also a into f of k is positive. Where minus b by less than k. In the case of delta greater than or equal to 0. Here what? Delta is greater than 0. This both must be 0 and minus b by 2a is less than k. Next case, both the roots are greater than k. In the case of a positive and delta is greater than 0. So when a positive you will get an upward parabola. Okay, this is alpha and this is beta. But alpha and beta both are greater than k. So k must be first. Then only this alpha and beta are greater than this k. By using wavy curve method, okay, this is negative, this is positive and negative and here positive. A is positive, f of k is positive. So that a into f of k is positive. So here you will get a minimum value. Where you are getting minimum value? Minus b by 2a. That means what? Minus b by 2a is greater than k in this case. Coming to a delta case, in the case of a positive and delta is equal to 0. So there you will get upward parabola will touch the axis number line at a single point. That means both roots are same. But the roots must be greater than k. So join with this. So positive and a positive. Here in this case a is positive and what about f of k is positive. So that a into f of k is positive. Here minus b by 2a is also greater than k. In this both the cases we can conclude that A into f of k is positive. A into f of k is positive. Minus b by a is greater than k. Minus b by a is greater than k. In the case of a less than 0, the same delta greater than 0. A is negative. Now a is negative, you will get downward parabola, distinct routes. So it will intersect in 2 points, alpha and beta. So both the routes must be greater than k. So join with parabola. So this is negative and positive and negative. So a is negative. Okay. What about f of k is negative? So multiply them both. F of a into f of k is positive. What about here? You will get a maximum value at what? Minus b by 2a. So that minus b by 2a is greater than k like previous. Okay. In the case of delta greater than 0. So here also you can conclude that delta is greater than or equal to 0. In the both the case delta greater than 0, these both are greater than k and these both are greater than k. Here also a is less than 0 and delta is equal to 0. In this case you will get downward parabola. Less than 0 you will get downward parabola. Equal roots now it will touch axis at a single point. So both the roots are same. These two roots are greater than k. So I with parabola negative. So a is negative, f of k is negative. So that a into f of k is positive. And what about here? Minus maximum or minimum at what point? Minus b by 2a is also greater than k. Here also we can conclude that in delta is equal to 0 and the delta greater than 0. So in the delta greater than or equal to 0, in the both the cases delta is greater than or equal to 0, a into f of k is 0, greater than 0, a into f of k is greater than 0, minus b by 2a is greater than k. In the other case is k is lies between the roots alpha and beta. So first case a is greater than 0 and delta is greater than 0. The same a positive upward parabola. Okay. And where is k? It is lies between alpha and beta. So this is k. Okay. Is now by using wavy curve method, this is positive and this is negative and this is positive. So in this case a is positive. What about f of k is negative? So that we can write a into f of k. What happens here? A into f of k is negative. Okay. Next one. And delta is equal to what? Delta is greater than 0. Only delta greater than 0. No need to change. Here delta is equal to 0 is not possible because k lies between the two roots now. So two different roots. So only the case delta greater than 0. The first case, what is the second case? If a less than 0 and delta greater than 0. So a less than 0 you will get downward parabola. The downward parabola will intersect at two distinct points because delta greater than 0 and alpha and beta. But whereas k is lies in between k. So here also like a minus, plus and minus, a negative, f of k is positive. So a into f of k is negative. In the case of delta greater than 0. In both the cases, what can be concluded that a into f of k is negative and delta greater than 0. So finally, a into f of k is negative and delta is greater than 0. In the case of k lies between the roots alpha and beta. The next case here, exactly one root lies between the interval k1 and k2. The first I am taking a is positive and delta greater than 0 case I am taking. So a positive you will get upward parabola. What is the condition here? Alpha and beta. One of the root is lies between the k1 and k2. So I am considering is k1 is here and k2 is here. Then one of the root is lies between k1 and k2. Yes. Now by looking this wavy curve method, this is positive, negative, and this is positive. Okay. So join with this. Now a is positive. Okay. What about f of k1? F of k1 is what? F of k1 is positive. What about f of k2? F of k2 is negative. So by multiplying them both, f of k1 into f of k2 negative. In the case of delta greater than 0. So coming to other case, a negative now. We get downward parabola. Will intersect two distinct points. But what is the condition? One of the root is must be lies between k1 and k2. So by using wavy curve method, this is positive, negative, positive, negative. A is positive, so A is negative, sorry. F of k1 is negative. F of k2 is positive. The multiplying them both, f of k1 into f of k2 is negative. In both the cases, you can conclude that f of k1 into f of k2 is negative when delta is greater than 0. The next case is both the roots are lies between k1 and k2. What case I am going to take here? A is positive the same and delta is greater than 0. When A positive, you will get upward parabola. The roots are alpha and beta. So now what is the condition? Both the roots lies between k1 and k2. This is k2 and this is k1. Now both the roots are lies between k1 and k2 or not? Yes. Now by using wavy curve method, this is positive, this is negative and this is positive. And join this parabola to k1, even k2 also. Now what is A? Positive. And what about f of k1 is positive. What is f of k2 is positive. So we can say that A into f of k1 is positive and A into f of k2 is also positive in the case of delta greater than 0. Now both the roots lies between k and so you can check even delta is equal to 0 also. So when delta is equal to 0, both the roots are what? Same. So the upward parabola will touch the x-axis at a single point. So these are the two roots same. This is k1 and this is k2. Positive and positive. A is positive and f of k1 is positive. F of k2 is positive. So that A into f of k1 positive, A into f of k2 is positive. So that we can conclude that in the both the cases f of A into f of k1 positive, f of k2 positive. In the case of delta is greater than or 0. The next case, A is less than 0 and delta greater than 0. Less than 0 means you will get downward parabola. This downward parabola alpha and beta distinct points. This is k1 and this is k2 and join this both to this negative, positive, negative. So A is negative. F of k1 is negative. F of k2 is negative. A into f of k1 is positive. A into f of k2 is positive in the case of delta greater than 0. Now delta is equal to 0 when A is less than 0. So you will get a downward parabola will intersect with the same place, one place. This is k2 and this is k1. So negative, negative. A is negative, f of k1 negative, f of k2 negative. So that A into f of k1 positive. A into f of k2 is positive. In both the cases, we can conclude that A into f of k1 is positive and A into f of k2 is also positive in the case of delta is greater than or equal to 0. So in the above cases and A greater than 0 case and even A less than 0 case, A into f of k1 is positive and A into f of k2 is also positive and delta is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than 0 and k1 less than or equal to k1 less than minus b by 2a less than k2. In the case of k1 and alpha and beta lies between and k1 and k2. In that case minus b by 2a is lies between k1 and k2. The location of roots k1 and k2 lies between the roots. If A first in this case A is greater than 0 and delta is greater than 0. A is greater than 0, then you will get upward parabola will intersect two distinct points. Now k1 and k2 is lies between alpha and beta. In this case, my wavy curve method is positive, negative, positive. So A is positive. Then f of k1 is positive. sorry, f of k1 is negative and f of k2 is negative. So by multiplication of a into f of k1 is negative and a into f of k2 is negative. So both are negative here. In the case of delta greater than 0. And coming to another case, a is greater than 0, same. Okay, a is greater than 0 completed. Now coming to a less than 0 and delta is greater than 0. So now again you have to go for a less than 0, we get a downward parabola. So here alpha and beta are two roots. As per Wavy-Curve method, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. So a is negative and how many roots are there? How many numbers are there here? K1 and K2 are lies between alpha and beta. F of K1 is positive. F of K2 is also positive. But multiplication of A into F of K1 is negative. A into F of K2 is also negative. So in delta, what is the case here? Delta is greater than 0. So by commonly we can say that when delta is greater than 0 and A is positive, here a into f of k1 is negative and a into f of k2 is negative. In the both the cases, either in a upward parabola and downward parabola, in both the cases, a into f of k1 and a into f of k2 both are negative. Let us see some examples of location of quadratic equation. So find the value of a in the equation x square plus 2 into a minus 1 into x plus a plus 5 is equal to 0. Having both the roots are positive. So both the roots are positive means if you draw one diagram then you will understand. Okay. So both the roots are positive here, alpha and beta. This is origin. So by Wavy-Curve method, plus, minus, plus. So coming to here, a, what is a value here? 1 is positive. So upward parabola. So what about f of 0? F of 0 is what? What is f of 0? Positive. So f of 0 is positive. So that a into f of 0 is positive here. So a value 1. So f of 0 is for a plus 5. So a plus 5 is greater than 0. That means a is greater than minus 5. This is equation number 1. Next, what about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2a or minus b by 2a is greater than 0 and delta is also greater than 0. What is delta? We'll check this one. Delta is greater than or equal to 0. What is delta? B square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. B square, so 2 into a minus 1. So b square, directly you can write 4a minus 1 whole square minus 4ac a plus 5 is greater than 0. So a square plus b square, 4 is cancelled, minus 2ab minus a minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. So that a square minus 3a minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. So factorize this. A square minus 4a plus 3a minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. So minus a. So a minus 4 and a plus 1 are the factors. By Wavy-Curve method, minus 1, 4, plus infinity and minus infinity, positive, negative, positive. So I want positive. So minus infinity to minus 1, closed interval, union 4 to infinity, closed interval 4, open interval infinity. This is A interval. This is equation number 2. Coming to one more condition. What about minus b by 2a? Minus b by 2a is greater than 0. So that means what? B by 2a is less than 0. What is b? 2 into a minus 1. By 2 cancel less than 0. So a is less than 1. This is third condition. By considering these three conditions, we have to locate the A interval. For that we need to draw one number line. So locate the points, roots. What are the roots? The minimum root is what? Minus 5 and minus 1 and minus 5 minus 1 and 1 and 4. These are the location of the roots. Now this is minus infinity and this is plus infinity. Coming to first one, a greater than or equal to minus 5. So a greater than or equal to minus 5. This is what is greater than, not equal to. So up to these values are, these are the intervals. So we can draw any lines or shade. Next one, a less than 1. A less than 1. So where is 1 here? A less than 1. A is less than 1. B is greater than or equal to 0. So what is the graph for this? This is the graph. Next one, last one. Minus infinity to minus 1. Minus infinity to minus 1. So this is the roots. Okay. Next, 4 to infinity. Closed interval 4 to infinity. This is the interval. What is the intersection part here? What is the common solution? Intersection solution, where all these lines are intersected. See, whereas here only one solution, here two solutions, but there is no third solution. So by looking this, all the values are intersected where this is first, second, third. All three lines are intersected here to here. That means what? A is belongs to minus 1. So the values, all the values here minus 5 and this is minus 1 and these values. All these values are intersected in between these two. But whereas here one more solution, only two solutions are there. Here also two solutions are there. Here two solutions. Here two solutions. But whereas here 1, 2, 3 solutions will be there. So minus 1 to minus 5 to minus 1. Whereas minus 5 is open interval because minus 5 is strictly interval. So minus 1, except minus 1, the remaining values we have to consider. So A belongs to open interval minus 1, closed interval 1. This is the solution of A when both the roots are positive. The same sum, if you consider both the roots are negative, what happens? Same sum will go. So anyhow, this question you understand that this answer A is belongs to minus 5 to closed interval minus 1. But the same sum I am continuing, if both the roots are negative, what happens? We'll see now. Both the roots are negative. Then what happens here? Both the roots are negative. Then we have to consider the diagram like this. So A positive, upward parabola. But this is 0 and this is 0 and this is alpha and this is beta. Both are negatives only. So as per Levy curve method, positive, negative, positive. So like that, if you go on, what are the conditions we will check now. See here, f of A is positive, f of 0 in that case, what is f of 0? F of 0 is positive. So the same condition here also. Delta greater than 0, this is also same condition. And minus b greater than 0 it seems. No, but whereas here, what is minus b by 2a? Is less than 0. It is only modification. Minus b less than 0. Then it will be greater than. So a is greater than. That is only change. A is greater than. So now represent all these on a number line. But what are the roots now? Negative values minus 5, minus 1. Minus 5, minus 1. After that 1, 4. Now check it now. First one is greater than minus 5. First value is greater than minus 5. So open interval and then so minus. Okay. Then next one is A is greater than 1. Where is A? 1 here. So greater than 1. This value is greater than 1 and this means this is the value. Okay. Next, minus infinity to minus 1. So minus 1 to infinity. And next 4 to infinity. where the three lines are intersected in the graph. We just give here smaller rough graph. Here two are there, divide. Here only one divide. Here only two are there. But whereas here three lines are there. So you can go on. Clearly you can go on. Where you can see here two lines and here single line, here double lines. But whereas here all the three lines will be there. So this is the graph. This is more than this. So this is the above 5 means this and all three are intersected. That means what? A is belongs to 4 to infinity. 4 is closed interval or open interval? Closed interval. So A is closed interval 4 to infinity when both the roots are negative. Then the same question and positive as per the Weber method, positive, negative, positive. So A into f of 0 is less than 0, you get A is minus 5, A is less than minus 5 and delta is greater than or equal to same condition. But whereas here minus b by 2a condition is only condition is not required. So as per these two inequations, what are the common solution we have to find out. So A minus 5, minus 1, 4 and infinity. Minus infinity. So now you see A value less than minus 5. So A is less than 5. And minus 1 to infinity. Minus 1 to infinity. And then 4 to infinity. This is the value. So what is the interval here? By putting that all the two values where it is intersected, A is belongs to minus infinity to minus 5. Where is minus 5? Open interval. So minus 5. This is the interval for